Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dean W. Houghton Memorial Gymnasium. We are on the campus of Mill River Union High School, and it's boys JV basketball action coming up here for you tonight. Actually, JV and varsity. Got two games we plan on recording. These are the JVs that are warming up on the court right now as we look out. And these are the Mill River JVs, and they will be playing host to a team from Springfield, Vermont. The Springfield Cosmos are on the court here tonight, warming up here to our left, as you see. So we expect a good matchup between these two teams coming into this game here tonight. So let's just quickly run down our rosters for each of these teams. And for the Springfield Cosmos, wearing number 2 will be Elijah Dunn. He's a 10th grader. Number 3 is Camden Dwinell. He is a 10th grader, sophomore. Number 5 is Jace Geary. Number 11 is Carter Streeter. Number 13 is Lorcan Conroy. Number 15 will be Jace Beeman. Number 22, Brandon Buckley. Number 23 is Presley Ellis. Number 32 is Emmett Brown. Number 33 is Max Bonilla. Number 34 is Weston Peck. And number 44 is Carter Fox. And the head coach for the Springfield JV boys basketball team is Mr. Noah Crosby. And there you go. That is the entire lineup there for the Springfield Cosmos. As a handful of them continue their warm-up there on the court. There's the Cosmos bench across the way. And we're just about ready to get started here shortly. I'm going to move the camera right over here. We'll zoom in and show you the Mill River JV boys. And they are number 3, Miles Tripp. Number 5, Easton Miller. Number 10 is Sam Ruck. Number 11, Emerson Aston. Number 12 is Gage Robinson. Number 21, Brewster McGowan. Number 23, Isaac Smith. Number 24, Rise Parker. Number 34 is Braden Mars. And number 40 is Jordan Moffitt. The head coach is Kerry Valente, and Kerry's assistant is Grant Schreiber. And there you go. That is the entire lineup for the Mill River Minutemen. There are the boys right there at the sideline getting ready to get this one underway here shortly. And this is one of 2 productions we plan on doing for you here tonight on PEG TV. The varsity contest will happen directly after. So it'll be tip-off time coming up here in just a moment. It's boys JV basketball action at Dean W. Houghton Memorial Gymnasium. And we're on the campus of Mill River Union High School. And you can see that bright light there across the way right in the middle of your screen, home of the Minutemen. And those are your 2 officials out there on the floor right now at half court. And we'll be getting underway shortly. All right, both teams out on the floor at center court. We're ready to have our opening tip-off coming up. Looks like number 22, that'll be Brandon Buckley in center circle, that is, for the Springfield Cosmos in center circle. Number 21, Brewster McGowan for the Mill River Minutemen. And we're just about ready to have the officials toss that ball in the air, and we'll be underway with our JV boys basketball game coming up here tonight. And we are underway, so it is going to be controlled first off the opening tip here by the Mill River Minutemen. Mill River going to move it to the right side of that 3-point circle, try to set up with it here as we're just a few minutes underway here at Houghton Gymnasium. Actually, a few seconds underway, about a half a minute gone. Ball goes top of the circle, now into the paint. We're going to get a Mill River shot put up, and this one is up by Rise Parker. Tip back up there again a second time. Not going to go, and a rebound going to be cleared down by a number 14 out there for Springfield. That is a number we do not have on our roster, but we'll try to get that here as soon as the opportunity lets us. Cosmos setting up with the first time here for tonight, moving around that 3-point perimeter. That is Jace Beeman putting up that 3-point shot. That one not going to go. Rebounded by Springfield. So the Cosmos are going to keep it, and they end up resetting the offense. Back over right side of the 3-point circle, over into the right corner. Shot is up, and that will be good. We're going to get 2 on that. That is number 11, Carter Streeter, that hits that bucket. So there's our first basket of the ball game. It is the visitors, Springfield, up on top by a score of 2-0. There's a shot underneath the Mill River basket. Brewster McGowan going to hit the first Minuteman basket. And all of a sudden we have a tie game. We're tied here at 2 apiece. At the other end of the floor, we get a jump shot put up here at the Springfield end of the floor. All right, Mill River Minutemen now top of the circle, working it around on their 3-point perimeter. That's going to be a loose ball picked up there by Braden Buckley. Quick movement down the floor here at the Springfield end of the floor. There's a drive into the lane, underhanded shot put up. That one's going to be a missed shot. Jace Geary took that. Rebound by Springfield, left side. We'll get a shot by Carter Streeter. That one no good. And another opportunity here. So multiple tries here coming from Springfield. There's Streeter again there with a runner. That one put up from 3 or 4 feet out, misses the shot. And a battle for that rebound. We're going to see it going out of bounds here at the sideline. All right, so it's going to stay here with the Cosmos. They will be inbounding it here at the sideline. They put the ball in play, and with it over on the right sideline is Jace Beeman. Jace going to put one up from three-point range, and he's going to get that one, and it's 5-2 now. Springfield up on top. First quarter action we are watching here from Mill River Union High School at Dean W. Houghton Memorial Gymnasium. Top of the circle, working with it now here for the Minutemen. There's a drive toward the basket, shot put up by Miles Tripp. Misses, but that one flipped back up there underneath. I'm going to give credit to Brewster McGowan on that one. Brewster getting some good position underneath for the rebound. The tip in, back in for the two. Makes it a 1-point ball game here once again as we have 5-4 as our score. Springfield up on top by 1. All coming with that three-point shot they hit. There's an out of bounds here at the sideline. It's going to be inbounded here by the Minutemen. These are the Springfield Cosmos back waiting on defense. Mill River setting up with it to the top of the circle. That one tipped loose. Coming up with it, number 22. That's Brandon Buckley. Buckley feeds it down the floor, getting ahead of everybody, Carter Streeter. And Carter Streeter's going to go off the square of the glass for the two. 7-4 is the Springfield lead now as the ball over the half-court line here at the Minuteman end of the floor. There's a tip. That's going to be a push right there. You could see that. The Streeter going to the basket, trying to get a lane to the hoop and push from behind. It's going to be Miles Tripp called on the foul. All right, so with that foul, looks like we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. So that's Coach Kerry Valeni there, over there on the Mill River sideline, looking for a timeout. That one coming with 4:29 left to go first quarter. It's Springfield 7, Mill River JVs 4. Okay, timeout is over with. Here come the Springfield Cosmos back out. It was a Mill River timeout. We have 4:29 left to go in the first quarter. And it'll be Springfield. Actually, it's probably a Springfield timeout. They inbound it here at the baseline. And just as quickly, we see it go out of bounds. That happening with 4:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Full court pressure coming from the Cosmos on the ball as the Minutemen bring it over the half-court line. This is Miles Tripp into the front court. And that's a tip, and now re-stolen by Mill River at the other end of the floor. Now stolen back again, back-to-back turnover. There's a breakaway layup, and that's Jace Beeman going in with a left-handed shot. Will hit that bucket for a 9-4 advantage, Springfield. All right, ball inbounded by the Mill River Minutemen. They put it in play down low, right side of the basket. Got a jump shot put up by Rice Parker. Misses the shot, and the rebound coming down now to the Cosmos. Good fast break down the floor. They get it in underneath for a shot, tip back up. There's 33, then 32. 33's Max Benilla, and I believe that was Emmett Brown, number 32, that tipped that one in. There's a good open look at it. Mill River end of the floor, Rice Parker. Had some good decent position right in front of the basket there. Puts up the shot, and that one is going to be knocked out of bounds. So it's going to stay here with the Minutemen. All right, ball in play underneath the Minuteman basket. Go back to the top of the circle. Now try to pass back inside. That one is taken away. That's Camden Dwinell, number 3, coming up with that loose ball. There's a steal by the Minutemen. Let's see, this should be a breakaway layup. It is Well, a layup attempt and a foul right there. Miles Tripp in on the steal, and Miles Tripp is going to be going to the free throw line, it looks like. So he was fouled in the act of shooting. We should see Miles Tripp on the line to shoot 2. Okay, first shot by Tripp is up. That one is good. We'll get another. Our score, if you're just joining us, is 11-5 right now. We have Mill River trailing. 2:56 left to go here in the first quarter. There's the second free throw. That is going to be off the rim as a missed shot, and we have a rebound taken now by the Springfield Cosmos. It was Brandon Buckley on the rebound. These are the Cosmos setting up with it. Buckley in that deep left corner putting up the three-point shot attempt. He misses that, and it's Miles Tripp right there for the rebound. This is Tripp over the half-court line. Now helping out in there is Jordan Moffitt on the floor. Ball gets in the paint in the middle. That's a loose ball. Carter Streeter going to pick that one up, and here come the Cosmos down the floor. Max Benilla putting up that three-point shot. Misses. Rebound Camden Dwinell. Back in, drive to the basket. Right-handed layup from the left side is Brandon Buckley. Found a lane into the hoop there and went pretty much unchallenged in there for that layup with 2:03 left to go here in the first quarter. It's been a while since we've had a Mill River basket. There's a shot put up by Miles Tripp. Misses. Rebound coming down here to the Minutemen, and they're going to be tied up here right side of the basket. Emerson Aston tied up, and we get a jump ball signal. Coach Carrie Valeni is going to her bench. Coming in is Sam Ruck for the Minutemen. And that jump ball possession is going to give the ball here to the Cosmos. So they're going to inbound here with 1:50 left to go here in our first quarter. This is Carter Streeter to bring the ball down over the half-court line. There's a drive into the basket. Shot put up by Emmett Brown. Going to miss that shot. Rebound coming down to Tripp here for Mill River. Tripp on the right-handed dribble. Goes down low into the right corner. And we tried to go across the paint. Sam Bruck looking for Miles Tripp. Back over there on the left side. That one knocked loose and out of bounds. And that is going to stay here with Mill River with 1:29 left to go first quarter. 13-5 is our score. Mill River trailing here, the visiting Springfield Cosmos. Brewster McGowan gets a touch of the basketball. Back to Miles Tripp. McGowan and Tripp going back and forth. This is Tripp now kicking it back out top of the circle. Almost went over the half-court line there. Oh, nice drive. Beautifully done. Brewster McGowan threading the defense, taking it right in for the 2. 13-7. Mill River's first basket here in a little bit. There's a shot on the other end of the floor by Max Benilla, number 33. Missed shot, rebounded by the Minutemen. And that should be a foul right there. They work it inside to Jordan Moffitt. Jordan going up for the shot, got fouled. There's Jordan right there, number 40. I would say he'd be going to the free throw line to shoot a couple. And the foul is going to be charged against Carter Streeter. So Carter's going to pick up his first personal foul. We're under a minute left to go first quarter. Jordan Moffitt listed on the roster as a 9th grader, freshman, under head coach Carrie Valeni. Assistant coach Grant Schreiber. All right, second free throw is good. Our score now is 13-8. Springfield with the lead as we have, again, under a minute left to go first quarter. Cosmos trying to pass it into that corner there, far corner there, as you see over in the right corner of the gym, right near the doorway there. They're going to lose it out of bounds there. So it goes back to the Minutemen. Over the half-court line with it now is Gage Robinson. Ball goes into the right corner. Brewster McGowan up. That's tip taken. That'll be an easy layup right there. And a good read on the defense there. Carter Streeter jumped out in front of that one, tipped it down the floor, and goes unchallenged in for that layup. 15-8, Springfield lead. 13 seconds showing on the clock. There's a little jumper, 8-footer down low underneath, right side of the basket, put up by Rice Parker, misses. And again, down the court, behind the defense, nobody down there, and it's Carter Streeter going in for an easy layup. Couple of quick baskets there by Streeter and the Cosmos, and that's how we end our first quarter. So after one quarter, it is Springfield 17 and Mill River 8. All right, we are underway, and the inbounds pass by Mill River stolen, and guess who goes right into the basket? Carter Streeter did that twice in the last half minute before the end of the first quarter, and right there to start off, does it again for an easy layup. So Mill River having a little trouble taking care of the basketball here at the moment. There's a shot top of the circle. 3-point try by Street. No, that was number 3, which would be Camden Donnell. Tipped up a couple of times underneath. Another rebound, Springfield. They get it to the top of the circle. Long bomb from 3-point range. Another rebound by the Cosmos. That will be a jump ball, finally tied up by Braden Mars there for Mill River. With the player, the defender from Springfield, that was Emmett Brown. It is going to stay, though, with Springfield, though, on the possession. There's Streeter. Drive from the left side in. Little runner put up, misses that one. They get a rebound. They'll kick it over on that right side for a shot attempt. That was Camden Dwinell, put that one up. And here's Streeter over on the left side. Wide open, puts this one up. And he's going to miss that shot, and that will go out of bounds at the baseline. So we have just a minute gone here in this second quarter. 19-8 is our score. JV boys basketball you're watching, and we're at Dean W. Houghton Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Mill River Union High School. Visiting here the green and white of Springfield. There's Mill River trying to work it inside. They're going to get picked off there once again. There's a drive to the Springfield basket. Block shot. Miles Tripp coming up with it. Tripp down the floor. Got a one-on-one going here against his defender. Nicely done. Miles Tripp going to take it in on the left side. A little jumper. Pulls up for that. 3-4 feet away from the basket. And there is Emmett Brown taking a 3-point try. Brown's shot missed, going to come off the rim, goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Mill River with 6:20 left to go first half. All right, getting ready to inbound it is Gage Robinson, number 12 here for the Minutemen. Full court pressure coming from Springfield, inbounded to Miles Tripp. This is Tripp coming down the floor with it over the half-court line. Streeter playing tough defense, knocked it loose. Still a loose ball. Let's see if, all right, the Minutemen come up with it, and Gage Robinson kind of moving, bobbing and weaving his way in there for a shot around a defender there and gets an open look at it and pops it in for the 2. That was a bit of a broken play right there, so almost a turnover for Mill River, but they managed 2 out of it. This is Carter Streeter, top of the circle. Miles Tripp now going to pick his pocket. And Streeter tips it and takes it back and in for the layup. 21-12, 9-point advantage, biggest lead of the ball game here for Springfield. Ball at the Mill River Minuteman end of the floor. Here's a shot from Brewster McGowan, top of the circle. Misses. They tip it back to McGowan. McGowan, nice move inside. Gets inside lane there and gets the 2. Makes it 21-14 now. Springfield up on top. Cosmos take a 3-point try. Braden correct that. That is Weston Peck, number 34. Misses off the rim. Here's Miles Tripp trying to get it over the half-court line. Pass into the front court. And we're going to have a foul here. And I could hear that one from up here. That's a 1-3 green. That would be Lorcan Conroy. That is going to pick up the foul, his first personal foul. This is a non-shooting foul, so it'll have Mill River inbounding here at the baseline. Gage Robinson was getting ready to do that. Now they'll switch inbounders, and it'll be Brewster McGowan, number 21 here, that we see getting ready to inbound it. All right, ball in play here for the Minutemen. And that is going to be a baseline violation, apparently, is what it looks like we just saw happen right there. So Mill River taking their time, showing some nice patience, looking for the right shot, but they're going to lose it on that turnover. Just barely hit the baseline, and they lose it as we get a shot top of the circle for 3. And that is Jace Beeman, number 15, that's going to hit that one. All right, so we come down to 3:57 left to go here in the first half. Springfield 24, Mill River 14, double-digit advantage here for the first time in this ball game. It's been Springfield leading pretty much the entire way here since the early going. And nice job working his way in there for a shot was Brandon Buckley. Buckley off the glass 4-2, 26-14 Springfield now. Here comes Miles Tripp down over the half-court line. There's a three-point try put up by Emerson Aston. Got a good shot off there, good look at it, and just not going to get the basket. Rebounded by the Cosmos. And just inside the free throw, left side of the free throw line, shot put up Jace Beeman. Rattles the rim in and out. Miles Tripp coming up with the rebound. This is Miles quickly down the floor, looking for his teammate Emerson Ashton there over toward that right corner. Ashton is going to be not able to get to it, so that goes out of bounds. And we are going to have a timeout here on the floor. All right, so let's give you a look at both teams. These are the Springfield Cosmos players gathered in front of their bench with head coach Noah Crosby. And over here, the home team, the Mill River Minutemen under head coach Kerry Valente. 2:57 left to go here in this first half. Second quarter action. It's Springfield 26, Mill River 14. JV boys basketball continues. All right, our timeout is over with, and here are the Cosmos coming down the floor after inbounding it. 2:48 left to go. Clock just starts back up again, and Mill River in that zone defense. There's a drive into the paint, and underhanded layup put up and hit. Good bucket there. Presley Ellis is going to get the 2 on that. That is Presley Ellis there on the interception, on the steal of that pass there. There's a breakaway layup. And Jace Beeman going in with that left-handed layup shot. Makes our score 30-14 now, Springfield. Here are the Mill River Minutemen under head coach Kerry Valente into the front court. Miles Tripp now, right side of the circle. Looks like the ball is going to get loose in the corner there. And that will be out of bounds off Mill River. So it's going to go back now on possession here to Springfield. They'll have it with 2:02 left to go here in the second quarter. First half action. Two shots put up there. Presley Ellis and Brandon Buckley on the putback attempt. Neither one of those going to drop in. We got a rebound coming down to Mill River. Rise Parker right in there for it. Let's see what the Minutemen can do with this possession. Down the court, right side shot. Gage Robinson took a good attempt at it. Rebounded by the Cosmos. Breakaway down the floor. just getting down there quicker than Mill River did. Brandon Buckley on that layup shot. He'll get 2. Brings us down, approaching the 1 minute mark left to go here in this first half. Almost a turnover right there. Minutemen come up with it. Emerson Aston, a drive, little floater shot, up no good, and get a rebound, Mill River. And a foul will be called on that play. Brewster McGowan got the rebound. He got fouled. That's a second team foul here. No team fouls on Mill River, so not shooting foul, and it'll be inbounded right here at the baseline. So the inbounder is going to be Brewster McGowan. Brewster getting ready to put it in play with 1:03 left to go first quarter. First half, I should say. All right, on the inbound, they get it into the hands of Rise Parker, and Rise is fouled going up for a shot. This will be good for 2 shots. So Brandon Buckley is going to get the personal foul. His second personal foul on the line will be Rise Parker. Rise going to shoot 2. That'll stop our clock with 1:02 left to go here in the first half. This is second quarter action. When we tip the camera up there, maybe you can see that scoreboard just up above there. And there you go, 1:02 left to go here in this second quarter, 32-14. Here's our second free throw coming from Rise Parker. This will be a little wide right there and just barely off the mark. It's rebounded by Springfield. Cosmos down the floor, going to lose a handle on it, picked up by Brewster McGowan. McGowan has to pull up with it there. There's 2 defenders there with him. Well, they get it back to McGowan over in that left corner, puts up a shot, misses. Rebound Sam Bruck. Sam trying to find room, kicks it out to Braden Mars. Braden going in for the shot. He got fouled. He'll be on the line to shoot 2. So the foul is going to be on number 14, which again, I don't have that number 14. We'll try to get that here at the half. All right, so Braden Mars will be on the line here for one more free throw. Second free throw is up, and that one is good. So makes our score 32-15 right now. Cosmos up on top. Approaching a half a minute left to go here in this quarter. Drive to the free throw line. Ball stripped away from Jace Geary, and here come the Minutemen down the floor. There's a good underhanded shot. Brewster McGowan trying that one, missing the shot. Rebound Springfield. Long pass down the floor, intercepted by Miles Tripp. Should be time for another shot here. Tripp will kick it off over to the right side. Looking for his teammate over there. Not able to get to it, and we see the ball going out of bounds there. That gives us 11 seconds left showing on the clock. Left to go here in this first half. All right, over the half-court line. This is Presley Ellis. And the ball right in front of us here, just down below, goes out of bounds here at the sideline. So it's going to be out off Mill River. Springfield, another opportunity. They inbound it. There's a buzzer shot right there. Only a second on the clock. Presley Ellis taking that one, and that will end our first half. So after one half, it's Springfield 32, Mill River 15. It's halftime at Dean W. Houghton Gymnasium. JV Boys Basketball for you, a production of Peg TV. Hope you're enjoying it. All right, we are ready to go with the start of our second half, and we see Mill River getting ready to inbound. Number 21 is Brewster McGowan, puts the ball in play to Miles Tripp, and we're underway, third quarter action. Dean W. Houghton Memorial Gymnasium at Mill River, 32-15. There's a turnover, now turned back over to Mill River. It's Miles Tripp with a shot from three-point range, top of the circle. Nice job working the boards, getting that rebound is Brewster McGowan. Brewster right back up with it. He got fouled, and will be on the line. Should be shooting 2. Well, it looked to me like that was a shot attempt. We do have a foul. That foul is going to be called on Lorcan Conroy. Apparently that was before the shot, is what it looks like, so they'll be inbounding at the baseline. All right, Minutemen doing a good job working it around. A little head bob there by Gage Robinson for a shot. Misses the shot. There's a rebound by the Cosmos and a shot put up. Jace Geary going to put the shot up, misses it. Nice rebound by Brewster McGowan. Here come the Minutemen down the floor. There we go. We need lots of that. Brewster McGowan going to be all net on that one. 32-18 is our score with that three-pointer. Always nice to see what happens after the halftime break, and that's good. And there's an answer at the other end. Jace Beeman going to get three on that one. So we trade threes as Miles Tripp will bring it down over the half-court line. Miles Tripp going to hit one for three. So the outside shooting definitely heating up here in this third quarter. JV boys basketball at Dean W. Houghton Gym. There's Streeter with a drive and going to flip that one off the square of the glass from 5-6 feet away and hits that bucket for two. Makes our score 37-21 now, Springfield lead. Here's Miles Tripp. Passes off right back to Tripp. Tries to get to that right corner looking for Gage Robinson. That one going to get knocked out of bounds. And that is going to be put in play here from the baseline. So we'll have an inbound right there. In and out right at the sideline. Should stay with Mill River. There's head coach Carrie Valene over there on the sideline. And her player getting ready to inbound it here at the sideline. That's Gage Robinson to put it into play. All right, nice shot here underneath. Rise Parker, baseline 4 or 5 feet away. Misses that one off the rim. And is chased down to the other end of the floor by Jace Geary. And there's a left-handed shot put up, and that one will be off the rim. Battle for that rebound underneath. All right, looks like it's going to stay here with Springfield, and it'll be put in play at the baseline by number 15. That's Jace Beeman, the inbounder right there. All right, you just, maybe a little out of our camera range there. That was a shot put up way out there, three-point shot hit by number 15, I believe it was. That would be Jace Beeman for the three. All right, jump ball, that's possession, Mill River, and they will put it in play here from the baseline. Gage Robinson going to be the inbounder. There's Streeter at the other end of the floor going in the middle there for a shot attempt, and Carter Streeter was fouled. So he will be on the free throw line. He's had a real good first half and into the third quarter. Good 3 minutes. All right, so he's on the free throw line to shoot. Should be shooting two, and we'll have a Mill River foul. That will be on Gage Robinson. All right, Streeter's second one is good. 20-point lead now, 41-21. And there's a beauty right there. That's Brewster McGowan going to get three on that. There's Streeter with it. Now working that low post underneath. That might be a baseline violation. It was. So they get it inside. It was in there to Jace Geary. Jace stepped on that baseline, so that is going to be an out of bounds, and it'll give it back here to the Minutemen to bring down the floor. So you see some full court pressure coming here. Shot by Rise Parker will be off the rim, no good. We have a whistle in the foul on the play. And let's see, the number 24 going up here on the board. That would be Parker picking up the foul. So here are the Cosmos getting ready to inbound, and they do. Carter Streeter fell to the floor. I don't know if he slipped or what happened exactly, but that it will be a turnover. So Mill River will inbound it with 4:25 left to go here in this third quarter. It's 41-24. Springfield Cosmos leading Mill River JV boys basketball. This is Miles Tripp with it. Gets the inbound, brings it down the floor for the Minutemen. That should be good right there. They get it in the paint in the middle there to Jordan Moffitt. Jordan put up a shot, hit it. And I believe that too is good. Yes, it is. And he'll be on the line to shoot. And the foul will be on number 15, Jace Beeman. So possible three-point play here with 4:13 left to go here in our third quarter. This is JV boys basketball. We are watching at Dean W. Houghton Memorial Gymnasium. We're at Mill River Union High School, and substitutions coming in from both sides here. And just a little delay here, getting everybody situated, and we'll have a free throw coming for Jordan Moffitt. He'll shoot one. Nice shot with a left-handed shot there. Jace Beeman off the square of the glass. Hits that big bucket there for Springfield. They lead it 43-26. And a beautiful shot there by Miles Tripp. Gonna light it up with a three-point bucket right there. Makes it 43-29 now. Definitely better shooting for Mill River in this third quarter. There's a nice baseline drive coming in left side. For the shot was Emmett Brown. Emmett going to hit that basket. He'll get two on that. 45-29 with that last score by the Cosmos. Springfield leading. And again, a breakaway layup. Been a bunch of those in this game. Jace Beeman in for that left-handed layup off the glass. Brings us to exactly 3 minutes left to go here in this quarter. Miles Tripp with a little runner right to the basket. Comes off the rim, no good. Max Benilla with the rebound. Now we have a little collision. There will be a foul there. That'll be Miles Tripp picking up the personal foul. So Miles will get his second foul with 2:51 left to go here in the third quarter. Cosmos with the inbounds. Jace Beeman put up the shot, tipped back up a couple of times underneath there. Working hard is Presley Ellis. Can't get it to go. And finally a rebound coming down to Gage Robinson for Mill River. That will be a collision right there at the free throw line. That is probably going to be an offensive foul. That's Brewster McGowan trying to drive to the basket. Brewster colliding with one of the defenders there. And yes, it is. Brewster's number going up on the board with 2:28 left to go here in this quarter. We're in the third quarter. It is 47-29. This is JV boys basketball. You were watching at Houghton Gymnasium at Mill River Union High School. Over the half-court line, Springfield. Going to lose it on the dribble. Now a foul committed. That was Emmett Brown, lost it on the dribble and then committed a foul trying to get it back. So that'll bring us to 2:16 left to go here in this third quarter. It'll be inbounded by Gage Robinson. There's the inbounds pass stolen. Camden Dwinell tried to pass it in the middle, restolen by Brewster McGowan. Had a lot of turnovers here in this ball game. 2 minutes exactly left to go third quarter. All right, the ball picked off and right to the basket. Camden Dwinell. Camden got fouled. He'll be on the line. He'll shoot 2. And the foul will be on Mill River. Number 34. That is Braden Mars going to pick up the personal foul. All right, so we have a timeout here on the floor before those free throws will be taken. We'll have a look at the Springfield guys gathering there. Here's 1:49 left to go here on the clock. Left third quarter, 47-29. Springfield leading Mill River. JV boys basketball continues. All right, the timeout is over with. On the free throw line to shoot, this is Camden Dwinell. Camden is a sophomore at Springfield High School. He'll shoot 2. And once again, he was fouled by Braden Mars, and that was Braden's first personal foul. We have 1:49 left to go here in this third quarter. We'll show you the score clock once again here at Mill River High School. There you go, 1:49. 47-29 Springfield. All right, a little delay there as we're ready for our second free throw, and that one is going to be good. So 48-29 is your score with that last free throw. Coming down the floor with it is Brewster McGowan over the half-court line. All right, a beauty right out there, deep left corner. Brewster McGowan going to get the shot off and get 3 for that. Set up by Jordan Moffitt. Got that rebound there. Kicked it out to him for that 3. 48-32 is our score. Springfield up on top. Shot put up there, baseline, left side, not going to go. Rebound by McGowan for Mill River. Getting challenged, trying to get it over the half-court line. Does a good job. You see him chased all over the place there. And getting a little too close right there was Emmett Brown. They pick him up for a foul. That one coming with 1:06 left to go here in our third quarter. Substitutions coming in here on both sides, and we'll have the ball inbounded here in just a moment. That'll come into play here from the sideline. As we can see, number 12 for Mill River, that's Gage Robinson that will inbound it. And Miles Tripp driving to the basket, kicks it into the middle, no room for a shot. Now we get it knocked loose there at the half court, and right to the basket with it. Breakaway layup is Camden Dwinell. Picking up that loose ball, as we've seen lots of times in this game. Showing great quickness right to the basket. Parker for Mill River at the Minuteman end of the floor. Misses the shot, and that is a carrying call. So that is Camden Dwinell called for that violation with 34 seconds showing on the clock. Third quarter. Ball going to go back to Mill River. They should be inbounding here when somebody gets ready to do that. All right, that'll happen right here, right in front of the Mill River bench. And for the Minuteman, putting it in play will be Brewster McGowan. Back-to-back-to-back steals and finally taken off to the basket. And Miles Tripp made a beauty of a shot. Hung up there a little while, then drops in for the two with 9 seconds on the clock. Now 5 seconds on the clock. Springfield possession here. Got to hurry off a shot if they're going to get one. There's your shot at the buzzer. Max Bonilla, number 33, put that one up. He misses the shot, and that will end our third quarter. And there you go, at the end of 3 quarters. Springfield 50, Mill River 34. JV boys basketball, fourth quarter coming up. Okay, ball just put in play. We're underway. Fourth quarter action, 50-34. Springfield JV's leading. Mill River Union High School here on a Friday night. Some nice middle of the month of January basketball. Cold it is out there tonight too. As we have a turnover by the Cosmos. Let's see if we can turn this one into 2. Well, good drive to the basket. Emerson Aston got off a shot partially blocked there. Cosmos coming up with it. They're going to get a 3 at the other end of the floor. And Carter Streeter, number 11, who's had a great ball game, gets 3 on that one. 53-34. Lead was 20 at one point. Back to a 19-point lead here. There's a Mill River shot. Gage Robinson trying from 3-point range. Not sure what we saw there exactly. Tie up, dribble. Actually, tie up probably would be my best guess. They give it to Springfield on the possession. Got just about a minute gone here in this fourth quarter. Springfield took charge early in this contest, and they've built upon that lead and held it pretty much the entire ball game. But it's been a fun game to watch. A lot of good plays happening. And here's Streeter coming down the floor here for the Cosmos. And a drive into the paint. Rise Parker probably going to, I'm going to say 24. Parker will pick up the foul. We'll have a shooter on the line, and that will be Brandon Buckley, number 22. Buckley trying to go strong right to the basket. Parker getting in his way. I thought it was Parker. They have 10 up there, so that would be Sam Ruck's number. So he was there as well. Rise Parker, and it's going to be Sam Ruck that will get the foul. It's going to be 2 shots, and second free throw coming up here by Buckley. All right, so that second one is good. It's now a 20-point game here once again with that. 54-34. Here come the Minutemen. Parker, left side shot, 8-10 footer there. Battling for that rebound, not going to get it. Cosmos coming up with it. There's a drive, a little bit of an off-balance shot put up there by Brandon Buckley. Buckley went down hard there. It looks like he's going to maybe come out of there for a little bit, holding on to his left leg, I think. So, well, maybe he'll stay in there. We'll see here. Yeah, he's going to stay. So, I don't see a foul going up there. There is a number 2 foul up there for Sam Ruck. So, it's probably on Sam Ruck. Inbounded by the Cosmos. Here's Streeter with the ball. Now we get a traveling violation. So that'll be a turnover with 6:26 left to go here in the quarter. That's fourth quarter in the game, actually. Coming down the floor, Miles Tripp. Tripp will get it to the left side of that 3-point circle. Out on top, Brewster McGowan coming over there. Kicks it out to Tripp, who'll go for 3. And there's the signal, good. Miles Tripp's had a good night for 3-point shooting. 6 minutes exactly left to go in the game. There's a 3 at the other end of the floor. Elijah Dunn taking that shot, missing. Loose ball picked up by Braden Mars. There's Mill River's Miles Tripp down the floor. Front of the Mill River basket, putting up a shot that was partially blocked, and that one going out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay with the Minutemen. So they will have it here on possession, and we have 5:47 left to go in this contest. They get it to Rise Parker. Rise gets a couple steps closer to the basket there. Pulls up, I'll take that, and pops it off the square of the glass for the 2. 5:26 remaining to go in the game. There's one for 3 over on the other side of the floor. Just as quickly down the floor. Max Benilla going to hit that one. 57-39 is the Springfield lead. And a drive in under the basket at the Mill River end. Brewster McGowan trying to get a shot off. Got fouled. So Brewster's going to be on the line to shoot 2. Brewster, one of the freshmen on this team. The foul will be on number 22, Brandon Buckley. And that is Buckley's 3rd personal foul. That one coming with 5:09 left to go here in this contest. And we see a whole bunch of players there coming in from the sideline. So Coach Feleni and Coach Crosby both putting some substitutions in. And another free throw coming for Brewster McGowan for Mill River. All right, rebounded by the Cosmos. This is Streeter. Three-point try. Brandon Buckley over there in that little right corner. That one in and out of bounds, so it's going to be staying here, I guess. It looks like the official saying Springfield ball, so somebody from Mill River knocking that out of bounds. 4:57 left to go in the contest. Streeter with a three-point try, misses. Tip back up underneath a couple of times. Brandon Buckley, Presley Ellis both tipping it up. Now picked up by Miles Tripp. Miles down the floor, saved inbounds by the Cosmos to Tripp. Wide open there for a three-point try, misses. And Robinson with it down low, and going to be a loose ball picked up there by Jace Geary. Mill River back quickly on defense. There's a reverse layup try underneath by Presley Ellis. And he's going to be, let's see, missing that shot, and it goes out of bounds. They'll give it to Mill River. There's a loose ball. Jace Geary coming up with it. A long pass down the floor to Streeter. That's saved in play to Miles Tripp, though. So it goes right back to the Minutemen. Tripp trying to feed it in underneath, and that pass gets loose, out of bounds at the baseline. So it goes back to the Cosmos with 3:48 left to go in this ballgame. 57-40 is our score. It's JV boys basketball at Dean W. Houghton Gymnasium. Gage Robinson shot. A little bit off the mark. Streeter picks it up on the rebound. These are the Cosmos. Left corner shot. Three-point try, Brandon Buckley. Rise Parker right there for the rebound. Gets it to Tripp. Miles Tripp, their main ball handler, with a little runner right to the basket. Puts up the shot attempt, misses. Got a Brandon Buckley rebound. Buckley slipped or got knocked to the ground, and he's got knocked. There's a foul. All right, that's going to be Miles Tripp picking up the foul right there, his third. Both coaches with some substitutions coming in as we come under 3 minutes left to go in this contest. These are all the Minutemen at the other end of the floor. Their 2-3 zone defense you can see pretty easily right there as they wait for the ball to come over the half-court line. There we go. Jace Beeman with the shot, misses. Back up Geary. Jace Geary misses that. Beeman with the rebound. Another opportunity here. This will be a third shot, and that one's going to be good. Emmett Brown hitting that one. 59-40, Springfield lead. All right, that is a foul here. That coming with 2:17 left to go here in this contest. You're watching JV boys basketball action. We are at Mill River Union High School, North Clarendon, Dean W. Houghton Gymnasium. The Springfield team, the Springfield Cosmos, leading Mill River 59-40. And we will have a Springfield shooter on the line. Shooting for Springfield is Jace Beeman. Brewster McGowan, three-point try, no good. Rebound to Jace Beeman. Nice bounce pass in there. Miles Tripp gets it into Rise Parker. Now they feed it in closer to Moffitt. Jordan Moffitt. A couple of different attempts underneath. Will get it off the glass for the two. 60-42, Springfield lead. Approaching the 1 minute mark left to go in our contest. All right, we just had a foul here called against Mill River, so we will have a Springfield player on the line to shoot. Mill River foul is going to be on Emerson Aston, and on the line shooting number 14, which we found out is Carter Fox. Carter started with the number 44 on the roster anyway, but he's 14. So Carter Fox gets his first. Must have did a late switch of numbers there. And he'll get one more. He can make it back to a 20-point lead if he hits his second one, which he, still going to be a 19-point lead. Rise Parker doing a good job on the boards here all night long. Gets that one, hits it. Working hard, Mill River, several attempts. Emerson Aston finally going to tip it in. Good work underneath there by Jordan Moffitt as well. 30 seconds left to go here in this contest. Springfield just running some clock down. We'll have a foul. Miles Tripp, top of the circle, will pick up his fourth personal. Won't really matter at this point, so both number threes involved. Camden Dwinell He's number 3 right here for Springfield. He will shoot 2. With 11 seconds showing on the clock left to go here in this game. All right, another foul there with 7 seconds showing on the clock. For Springfield, Emmett Brown will be on the line. Emmett's going to shoot 2. All right, that second free throw is up and good, and we have 7 seconds. Maybe a last shot here for the Minutemen. They get it over the half-court line. Miles Tripp out on top, going to let one go. And there will be the buzzer, and that will end it. So a good contest here at Mill River Union High School Houghton Gymnasium, but it is going to be Springfield Cosmos that win this one. As we line up for our final handshake, we'll show you the clock here once again. Final score, Springfield 63, Mill River 44. At Dean W. Houghton Gymnasium. This has been a production of PEG TV, JV Boys Basketball. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.